And here is Baka's first skill takedown. He kind of jumps up and power debuffs whoever gets hit with the takedown. Here's Eat Minion. I'm gonna eat the big one. Oh, I missed the big one. That's quite okay. Butcher Blades activated, doing so much damage. Butcher Blades is the only skill in game that does true damage. Regurgitate coming out. Butcher Blades is active, doing true damage per hit. And look at that. So much damage on Raw. Hello my Ninjas, it's Peabutnutterninja and we are playing Smite Beta and we are playing with Bakasura, the Great Devourer from the Hindu Pantheon. And guys, we are level 3 already, so what we will get is one of each. Eat Minion, Takedown, and Butcher Blades. Butcher Blades is a really strong item. We do start off with the Mark of the Vanguard, and if you want, you can get active items. I'm fighting a Raw, so I don't really need that, so I'm going to stay off the active items, and we're going to get a Mana Pot. Just because we have that Eat Minion, and that's going to be able to heal us a little bit. As you see, the heal is 70 there, and it gives you and you can actually eat buff wielding minions, everything except the Gold Fury and the Fire Giant, as long as they're at 33% of their health. But I will use it to just stay in lane, kill the minions in lane. And so Bakasura, he doesn't really have too much CC. He's pretty good. I like his skill set a lot. But I think some of his passives need a buff, like his Insatiable Hunger. Every time he kills an enemy, he gains 5% movement speed and 3% attack speed. And oh my god, we are taking quite a bit of damage from that. And you can see I have that Insatiable Hunger for 2 seconds. I think it should really be lengthened to either 15 or 20 seconds. That way, Baka can really maintain it. And oh my god, this Raw is going to be in a little bit of trouble here. I'm going to start punching him and eating your face! Take that Raw. And so that's our first skill there, Butcher Blades. I'll do it again. Here's Eat Minion. I'm going to eat the big one. Oh, I missed the big one. That's quite okay. It heals and it gives me the buff if I need it. And here is Baka's first skill takedown. He kind of jumps up and power debuffs whoever gets hit with the takedown. It's quite a weird leap because it's not a straightforward leap as you might expect. He kind of goes up and goes straight down on the enemy. So it does go to where that circle does say it's gonna go, but again, like I said, he goes straight up and then kind of drops down on them. So it kind of feels like a shorter leap than usual. I don't think it is a shorter leap. I think it is normal. And let us actually eat some of these minions. There we go. You guys, I have level 5, and for level 5 to really work, you really need to have. Oh my god, that Raw is hitting me. Has a mana first of all, and second, you actually need to eat a lot of minions. And as you can see here, I have 3 minions to eat and spit back up. When you use your ultimate, you spit all the minions back up to 6. And let us back off here and get some higher warrior tabbies, just increase our speed and our DPS just a little bit. And let us get some health pots and mana pots, and let us get an Aegis just for good measure, just kind of to mirror the real life scenario, because I know that if I just go Heartseeker and all these crazy items just to kill Raw, that's not really legit. And the Bakasura, because he has Eat Minion, he is a real good jungler. And let us get some of this jungle right here. There we go. Butcher Blades activated, doing so much damage. Butcher Blades is the only skill in game that does true damage, so definitely take advantage of that. Very, very good against tanks, and our tower is actually getting taken there. And what we can do is we can sneak up behind Raw and maybe regurgitate on him. And I actually want to eat one more of these guys, and let's take that one. Okay, there we go. So Raw in mid lane. I don't think he sees me quite yet. What you can do is you can activate Regurgitate and then use your Butcher Blades. So Regurgitate coming out. Butcher Blades is active, doing true damage per hit. And look at that. So much damage on Raw. But again, not enough to get away. So that's really Baka's only CC that he has available, is that he really just spits him back up, and it slows him for 20, 25, or 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. So the slow is not even super noticeable. It either has to be in a larger radius, or it really has to get some other buffs in his skill set, as right now he's having a very hard time to just maintain. What is that Raw doing? guess Ra can just chill here. He's just looking at me take his tower, and I don't know if that's a smart choice by Ra. Oh, he's starting to hit me with his solar beam. That is fine. Hi, Rob. See you, Ra. See you later, bro. And let us get some and eat some of these minions. Delicious. I will take you. And so the heal is really good on Baka, but it's enough to sustain. Actually, Ra doesn't really have anything. And, oh, I can't do much against that. He is faster than me by quite a bit, and I've been targeted by this tower. We can get a few hits here. And let us back out there. And so Baka, if you can keep killing minions, you do get to keep this attack speed and movement speed buff. And you see there, why is my free look always going down to the bottom of the screen? And so you can see that I killed 5 minions here, and my attack speed is a little bit higher than normal. But again, 10 seconds, very, very short time. Oh, this guy's getting hit. Those guys are getting hit, and I'm getting hit by Ra as well. Okay, alright, time to back out. And Ra with that sneaky slow, I can go back and start building my Frostbound Hammer. Some people like to go Executioner second. I do like Executioner on Baka, but I don't like it second. I like going with the Frostbound Hammer as soon as I can. It doesn't really increase your damage that much, but you do have your Butcher Blades to really like cover up for it as well. And we can actually push this tower just a little bit. Ra hitting me. Look at that. He's a sniper with that skill. We just jump out of there, and what we can do is eat some more minions, pop some pots. Ra doing 27 damage. And Ra getting a slow here. And what we can do is we can do an ulti on him, and there we go. And look at how much true damage and damage we're doing to Ra. We don't even have too many strong items. He is kind of slow. He is a herpy derp computer, but that is fine and fantastic. And what I will get next is this Frostbound Hammer. Where is this baby? And this bad boy is really going to help us chase. I will get a sprint. I will alternate between sprint and Fury Beads depending on who I'm fighting. If I'm fighting someone with a lot of CC, like let's say Ymir or Ares or Bacchus, then I will get a Fury Beast instead of a sprint. But if I'm fighting like mostly tanks, not tanks, but mostly mages who don't have a lot of CC, well, Anubis has CC, but I would still get sprint on Bakasura if I was fighting Anubis. And there we go, we can level up our ultimate there. It's going to slow them a little bit more, and I'm going to be doing a little bit more cone attack damage, I think. Actually, I don't think it does really increase his damage. No, it does not. And let's eat this guy. This guy looks really tasty. And you can see me, I'm spamming my number 2. I am on quick cast, so it doesn't really affect the way that I play or affect my skills. And oh my god, this Ra is going to be in trouble. Oh, he does get the slow on me, but I'm going takedown on him. And I've seen people go with takedown. Oh, I meant to eat the big one. With takedown instead of eat minion. I get the eat minion just to kind of sustain more in lane, but it's not really too viable. I think for the most part, I do stick with, oh my god, Ra, you're gonna go down here if you stay. And oh, Butcher Blade's coming out in his face, and we get the kill on Ra there. And that allows us to go to the jungle and take some of these buffs. And you can see that, oh, I just refreshed that stack just in time. And we're gonna get this stack here. And so Bakasura makes for a really good jungler. And oops, I actually went the other way there. I did not want to kill this one. I wanted to kill the one that gave me the mana. And let us go eat this guy here, as he's gonna be real tasty. He's nice, big, fat. And I think we're gonna lose our stacks right here, as I don't have enough speed. And the way that you build Bakasura in terms of items is that you really go with an attack speed build or something that slows the enemy down. In this case, the item that I do use to slow enemies down is the Frostbound Hammer. I can actually get that Frostbound Hammer, but I'm just going to push this lane one more time. And this Ra does not know I'm back here. In fact, I can throw up on him, and oh, he is immune to slows. What does he have? The Winged Wand. Does he? I don't know. Oh, he has sprint, but I guess he was kind of like herpy derping his way. And so you can see if you throw up in the right location, all the minions will block their path, which is really good. But if the enemy has a jump and or any type of escape, he's really going to get away quite easily, and we might actually be able to take this tower before I go back and get my Frostbound. Once I get my Frostbound, I'll be able to... Ow! That really hurt, Raw. And I just eat that guy. That guy's tasty. Raw wants to fight here. He's gonna slow me, but I think I can sprint up to catch him. And yes, I do get a lucky crit there. 6% chance to crit every time. And I just heal some of myself here, and I think we can actually do some damage to this Phoenix. Or some of these bad guys here. There we go. And we are just going to clear out some of these minions. And oh, Raw is back already. Holy crap. And we got it back out here. And so you see that most of the time I do leave the ultimates at level 1 just to really, you know, level up my other skills. Is this Raw chasing me? Raw, what are you doing? Oh, he's going for the kill. And what I can do is I can take down and maybe get a last hit, and I do get that kill. That Raw being overly aggressive on me. And so Bakasura, he is a pro jungler, and we get this item, and the next item I definitely do get is this Executioner. After this, I do get some lifesteal. I get the Soul Eater just for all attack speed, as you guys are noticing. And the last two items, depending on what you really need, if you need Magi's Blessing, get Magi's Blessing, especially against those mages that are really strong and that can knock you up. Like Hebo and eventually Poseidon is going to be need a Magi's Blessing to counter, and then you get the Deathbringer. Sell your Vanguard and get your Deathbringer, and that is a very solid build. But otherwise, if you don't really have any mage capable of shutting you down, then you can go straight. I meant to kill the big one. I can never target the big one for some reason. Ow. Raw's actually hitting me quite hard. And slow, and we only have 3 minions there, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. 3 minions is enough to kill Raw. But as I was saying, after if there's no real strong mage, then you definitely get the Rage, and you definitely get Deathbringer, and that'll really increase your damage output. And let's see if I can make the game go long enough to really utilize any of these builds that I'm talking about. And what we can do is we can get this free blue buff. Sorry, Harpies, I know you have a hard day at job. They need clothes. I realized for the past, I don't know how many times that I've been playing Smite, that these Harpies are in dire need of clothes. Oh, I ate the wrong one. And that's kind of the bad thing about having quick cast, is that you don't really have control over which one you eat. Sometimes it'll eat the one behind the one that you're targeting. And look at this attack speed. It's so strong. Look at this. Baka going just crazy on those minions. And what we can do is, I think we can jump a Raw here. Hello, Raw. How you doing, bro? Oh, so much damage. Look at that. Almost 200. And he's slowed as well. Can I get one more hit? Yes! And it's a lucky crit as always. Yes, I eat the big one there. That's the one I really wanted to eat. And you can see this Frostbound Hammer is just very, very strong. And especially once I get some more lifesteal on this bad boy, it is going to be very, very tough. I really do want to finish my build, so I don't want to kill this Phoenix just yet. So I guess I'll let my minions do the dirty work, and I'll just go back to the jungle, get some more EXP here. I've been targeted by a Phoenix, but Raw is slow because of my Frostbound Hammer, and I'm going to get away scot-free, as you see there. And I'm in between a rock and a hard place. I'm between a Phoenix and a Minotaur. You never want to do this inside a game, because that means you're going to die, but since we are fighting a herpy-derpy Raw, it's actually quite fine. There's no real risk of me just kind of here and just derping around. There we go. Oh, let's kill that one as well. I think that Phoenix might actually go down to my normal guys. Nope, those guys are herpy-derpy too. They're not even attacking. They're just kind of staring at the Phoenix saying, oh my god, that thing, is that real? That looks kind of scary. And what we can do is we can eat some of these guys. There we go. We have 6 guys, and the max you can hold up in your for your regurgitate is up to 6 guys. And so we are at max right now. So eating these guys doesn't really do much for me, except kind of let me get the buff a little bit faster. And with that, we can kill kill these guys a little bit faster. That's always a good thing, right guys? That is always a good thing. So now we have plenty of gold here, and since Ra is not shutting me out, he's going more tanky than anything else, I will get this Devours, and I'm just gonna get level 1 here just so I can show you my complete build. And we sell that, and then we get this attack speed, rage. Some people like going to Chin's Blades instead. It is up to you. Chin's Blades does give you that 2.5% of the god's maximum health. I don't think that's really too useful. At level 20, gods will have about 2,000 HP, and that's going to be doing about an extra 50 to about 75 damage depending on the HP of the god. So I usually end up getting the rage just to really increase my output. And oh, Ra is actually pushing up against me. What a naughty Ra, and that is going to allow me to come back and maybe counter push against him. And actually, he is actually going to take my tower. He's actually going to kill some of the minions. And I'm going to kill some of these minions, and if he starts to get away, he is frostbounded. And he did pop his sprint, but that's not enough to get away. And my mouse keeps going back down to the bottom of my screen for whatever reason. I don't know why. And we can definitely take this Phoenix here. We just need some minions. And we see the enemy minions coming along, so Ra is still down for 4 seconds. And so you guys can see my complete damage build here. If you're fighting a really hard match, you might have to change some of the ways that you do things. Instead of getting the Executioner, you might have to get a Witch's Stone or Anchor the Golem, depending on if you need more defense or not. But usually this is the build that I stick with. This is my bread and butter build for Bakasura, and it is very strong. He does a lot of damage, and look at this. You can just take out that Phoenix so quick. And you can see my attack speed is just so high. And oh, this Ra is going to be in trouble after I slow him. And Frostbound with this, and he's not going to be able to get away from that. So much damage. My Butcher Blades weren't even active on that. Look at all these big bad boys, and they all fall down. Whoopsies. We can do some damage to this Minotaur. We won't be able to kill him though. And let us back out there. And every time the Minotaur resets, he does get additional 15% of his HP back. So make sure if you try to kill him that you can just stay in battle. Otherwise he's going to be, look at that, he's got full health I think. And there's a Ra right there. Oh, I've been targeted by a Guardian, and that's my cue to back out. And the Guardian's actually coming out of the tower, and I don't think he was supposed to do that. And what we can do, this Ra is so slowed with the Frostbound, and I'm just going to be able to just keep attacking him as he tries to run. And if he did manage to get away, I did have my sprint to chase him, but I did not need that at all. And you can see my heals getting about 500 HP there, 400 rather. So much. And now we have Fire Sword minion, guys, and that is going to be the end of this Minotaur here, especially doing true damage to this Minotaur and those crits. And I don't even have a full Deathbringer yet, guys, so you can exactly see how much damage Bakasura is capable of. But in reality, there are other gods that are capable of doing just as much damage with a better skill set. So far, again, Baka doesn't really have any CC, he doesn't really have any crowd control to slow or stun the enemy, but he is fun to play, and that is what I like about him. And you can see again, once again we can see this build here: the Rage, the Warrior Tabi, the Frostbound. Oh, well, we don't start off with the Rage, that's actually a Vanguard, and then Executioner, Lifesteal with Soul Eater, Deathbringer, and Rage after selling the Vanguard. So guys, very good build, and I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. Let me know if you liked it. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, peace, love, and ninja. Peabutnutterninja signing out. Bye bye, guys.